Hello! I would like to welcome you to the Laramy-K Optician Works Training Center, where today we are going to take Kansi, the customer, from the frame board to the dispensing table and go from 4 choices to just 1. All right, Kansi, the customer, has arrived. We were over at the frame boards. Of course, last time we got together, we have gone from 400 frames down to 4 frames. So we've taken those 4 frames. We have come over to the dispensing table, and we're going to whittle those 4 down to the 1 that she's actually going to buy. Now, my own personal belief is when I'm at the frame board working with a customer, and I'm alone in the shop, if someone comes in and I know it's going to be a quick change, they just need to pick up a box of contacts or something like that, I think it's cool if you excuse yourself and go help that person. I might even answer the phone. I'll say to Kansi, hey, just keep looking. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to get this person a box of contacts. I don't think that's rude. I think it's just a normal practice of business. You have other customers. You've already begun the relationship with her. It's fine. Now, once we move over here to the dispensing table, I personally believe that that changes. The relationship changes. The conversation changes. I need to hold on to her now. We're getting to the home stretch here. We want to close a sale. I want to sell her a pair of glasses that she's going to love and want more of, right? Now it's an important relationship. I'm never going to get up and leave the dispensing table unless it's an emergency or something. So, how do we go from 4 down to the 1? Well, I think it comes down to mirror, mirror. She's going to take one of those 4 choices, and she's going to look at herself in the mirror, and she's going to think to herself, wow, do I really like that frame or not? And she's going to look to you again, ask for your opinion. So let's run through, listen to some language, and see what we can think about to help you narrow that search down a little bit.
Okay. Number 1.
All right. Okay. I love it. I absolutely love that frame. I know you do too.
I do.
Are you going to be happy wearing it every day?
No. It feels more like a special occasion type of glass.
Yeah, I kind of, that's what I'm worried about with that one. If you want 2 pairs,
like this would be that extra fun party pair.
We can do that. All right. And folks, we'll talk about second pairs in another video. All right. Now watch what I'm going to do. Why don't you try on the next one? Okay, now while she's trying on that one, now don't look at this hand or don't look at Kansi. Look at what my left hand is doing. Okay? I've made myself a little cave back here behind the mirror where she can't see. I wish I had a blackjack table with a little trap door, okay? Get that other frame out of sight and out of mind. You don't want to go back circling through it again.
Okay.
So I do like these.
I like that one. Looking at it again, I just think that it's a little bit sharp. Okay. I know you like it.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think it's actually the combination of the angle of the brows and the angle here. Okay. I think I like one of those 2
better. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's try that. So here.
Now, of course, in truth, that frame looked fantastic on her. This, of course, is for training purposes. Right?
Oh, no, these are just too dark.
Right. Perfect. Self-selected. Okay, I don't even have to defend anything or say anything.
Let's just go with no.
Not even sure how that one got in the mix. Yeah. Great. We're down to 1 last pair. And she puts that one on.
Ooh.
And I say,
oh, yeah, these were definitely up there.
I really like that one.
Yeah.
I would caution one thing. It goes so well with what you're wearing. Is that biasing our opinion, do you think? Or is that kind of the
that's kind of like the color I would wear as a normal basis. So, that would actually work with most everything.
It will. All right. Fantastic. We've got a winner.
Yay.
Now, what would happen if she went back to this one again and we couldn't decide? Okay, we call it the tiebreaker. Right? What are we going to do in that case? It's okay to get other people involved with this, as long as they know what's going on, right? If you have a coworker who you really like, call them over. Hey, Donna, come here. What do you think of this one? And then she tries on this one. She tries on that one. And it's one or two. Which one do you like better? One or two, right? It helps. Other customers are okay. If the vibe in the store is good at the moment, everybody's having fun, you hear smiles and giggles and laughs. Hey, sure. Hey, guys, what do you think of this one? Right? That's cool. If you're on a dark, moody day, probably best to not get the customers involved. Frame reps are another good source. They generally know color or fashion. Of course, they're trying to sell their products, but that's not a bad thing, especially if they got something new and hot in their bags. They're trying to get out and say, makes the customer feel really special that they're getting in before everybody else kind of thing. It's kind of a good thing. So, okay to get other people involved for the tiebreakers. So we have decided on this frame. So what am I going to do now? Well, I'm going to do the most important thing that you can during the sales process. I'm going to shut up. The moment she nods her head or says, yes, that's the one, say, great, could I have that frame? Good. This is the time that you take out your job order form, pull out your computer, enter it into the system. It's setting it in her mind that this is the pair she is now purchasing. Right? Once I've written it up and I've got my color and my style and my model number, all that good stuff, there's less chance that she'll come back at some point and say, those aren't the ones I ordered. Okay, save yourself some trouble, get it written up, get it in a tray, and get that tray with her name on it. So it can help you out a whole lot down the road. Now, I said that our relationship is going to change here a little bit. The next time that we get together, we're going to be doing measurements. And that means we're going to get up close and personal. We're going to take a PD. We're going to get real close to each other. I'm going to put the frames on. I'm going to have to actually touch the customer, all right? So it's going to change. This whole interaction is going to be a little bit different. And we will talk about that the next time that we get together. Thank you for watching. If you're watching us on Facebook, please give us a like. Watching us on YouTube, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there in the corner. And to make absolutely certain that every lens that goes into that final choice that your customer makes comes from Laramy-K. I will see you again next week.